Welcome to Fokan TV. This is how we like to officially welcome you to the January 26, 2023 edition of the program inside edition number 30 on Fokan TV. We are your Thursday friend, your regular Thursday friend. We are here from 5 6 at 6 o'clock. We're gonna be telling you goodbye, and then we will come back here next Thursday. As you've been following our official page, where we have been doing a lot of publicity, and where we have been doing a lot of publicity on our official online page, telling you that we will be playing host to a former youth chairperson of Battle Fighter community, and also the Embattled Secretary General. He is the Embattled Secretary General of the Citizen Action to Redeem. That is our pressure grouping within district number 13. We will have him here very shortly. At about 17 minutes past 5, we will have our guest here, Mohammed Togba. So this is how we like to wind down the curtain of music, and then we dive into issues that matter to the growth and development of district number 13. This is the biggest thing on your online platform. You cannot just afford to miss at this time. We are your regular Thursday Frank. Where are the taxi drivers? Where are the taxi drivers? The pimpin' riders. You just hit the share screen. Continue to share our videos out there, and continue to like the page wherever you're following the broadcast. This is how we like to say welcome to Fokan TV. This is the voice of the slum. At Fokan TV, we bring innovation to broadcasting. So moving forward, hopefully beginning February, I alone will be paying the road here as the lead host on this program, where Lyndon Togba will be coming over another program on Fokan TV. So that is it right there. That is the woman for to give law. She called this one Ibeke na Kanneh. We hope hope to ask our vibe brothers and sisters for the rightful meaning of the song one of these days. We are not people that hail from Grand Cape County. Maybe our studio guest here from Grand Cape County. He's going to tell us here today. It promises to be a much watery discussion. You cannot just afford to make the conversation here today. We are a lead driver. Varnie, Kanneh, and Lyndon, Togba. We are a lead driver, yeah. And this is how we like to wind down the curtain of the music. All right. So, okay. So, viewers following the broadcast. All right. So, this is how we like to wind down the curtain of music we've been playing here. Of the music we've been playing here. So, this is it right there. Um, Lyndon, welcome to Full Online TV.
Well, thank you. Such a pleasure to be here again, back more animated to be on our platform. We we are more grateful to be here, as you stated earlier on, because we believe that it is our responsibility to always provide the necessary program to our people, as always. So I see this as a pleasure to always be on our platform, specifically the program Inside District 13, where we will be giving out our opinions about the major happenings in District 13. So back to you for the continuation.
All right, so that's good. It is good to be back. This is the kind of a job we choose to do at Focal Online TV, and where we dig up all of the major happenings within the district. And for one five, this is the first independent online platform that was formed within the district. And we have been saying this that we are clear about it. At Focal Online TV, we are here to serve everybody, whether you are from party A, party B. We are here to serve you. Even you can be the current lawmaker or a former lawmaker. Once we're able to lay our hands on you, we're going to bring you in our studio and ask you all of the hard questions. And as we get to the election, we can rest assured our audience, we can rest assured our followers that as we get to the electionary periods of our country, we're going to make sure that yes, we continue to bring all of those who want to unseat the current lawmaker of district number 13. As we are into electionary periods, we will also bring other people who not necessarily have to be politicians.
Definitely.
So we will not every time just go on the political side. No, at times we have to bring other people, maybe they from the religious cycle, from the civil society organization. So we have to bring the guys then to ask them all of those questions too as it relates to their institution that they are representing because we are seeing a lot of things happening within our district. It is our responsibility as the watchdog within the society to call those guys then and ask them all of the questions. What are those things that are unfolding? How can we do these things? So that is it right there, and then we will just take a short break and also in our guests.
Yeah, yeah.
So maybe you have something to add up.
Yeah, yeah. Just to re-echo our position as we go about in the year 2023, the year that many of the politicians have been longing to enter into. Now we have entered into the year 2023. So this platform, Focal Online TV, must be seen as one of the most independent and reliable media institutions. This is the platform that provides the coverage to everyone, regardless of your political affiliation, whether you are a Muslim, you are a Christian. Whenever you call us, we are available to serve you at all times and at all seasons. The only thing you need to do is to just notify us ahead of time because at times we are always engaged with other key priorities. So by you notify us at the most appropriate time, then we will basically inform you about what is our next move to respond to that of your call. You understand? So that is it.
So that is it right there. So we're just going to take a short break, and as soon as we come back, we will also in our guests.
Definitely.
Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck out TV. bringing you innovation to broadcasting, news, views, comments, and analysis of issues happening in Liberia and the rest of the world. Focal TV, with check and balance, we break it as it unfolds. Focal TV, bringing you face to face with newsmakers in town. Focal TV, the best online platform in broadcasting. Focal TV, located at Topo Village, Somalia Drive, Liberia. Be the part and experience the best in online broadcasting. Keep focal.
Okay, so welcome back. We before taking our guests, this is something that we have to do to acknowledge those who are following us via our online page. So we like to do this as a recognition to recognize those who are following us via our online page. We have Harold S. Ball, you guys doing great job. Thanks so kindly to the entire team. Yes, Harold, thank you so much. It is because of you guys that we are here. Thank you so much. And then we have Joseph Smoflomo. He is asking for the numbers to call, please. Okay, don't worry, Chief. We're going to screen that. We're going to place that number on our screen.
Then we
Very
have
short.
Augustine Kemuka.
Yeah, Augustine Kemuka, Mr. Togba, there is a strong politician. Oh, okay. And then he also say Costa Jumbo. The man is referring to you as Costa Jumbo.
Oh, no, please. That was then. That was then.
And then Joseph Smooth, thanks you for we said thank you so much for following us closely from your resident. Yes, we highly appreciate that. And Augustine Kemuka is watching from Bon County. Thank you so much for following us. And this is how we like to officially welcome our studio guest in our studio, Mr. Emmett Toga. Welcome to Focal Online TV.
Uh, thank you, Mohammed, Varnie, Kanneh. Thank you to your co-host, Laton Togba. Uh, Again, firstly, let me say a big thanks and appreciation to the Focal Online TV family, most especially the CEO, Mr. Anim Jala, for the special invite. I'm glad, and that is the reason why I welcome this great opportunity to sit on your platform and exchange ideas for the forward march of our district, our community, county, and our city. So it is a pleasure being in your studio. And let me say, this is my first appearance for the 2023 showdown, and I'm overwhelmed that I'm here today, that the people of district number 13 is going to hear me. And Happy New Year to the residents of Battery Factory. Happy New Year to the residents of our district. Happy New Year to the Focal on TV. Happy New Year to our many listeners following the broadcast.
All right, so Mr. Tuba, thank you. Mr. Tuba, thank you. In battle. Is it the should we say in battle as your stays in action to redeem?
Uh, in battle will not be the right word for you to use, because as far as we are concerned, as we speak, while it's true we have an internal crisis within the citizen actions to redeem, but currently we are on a reconciliation path, and the the, the, the elected chairman in person of Majida Lincoln, uh, and some and the executive committee member have been having uh, internal ranklings over the past time. But however, our partners and donors have intervened and told us the both sides should trap out from the public because we are on a reconciliation path. So for now, I don't think it is necessary to dive into that.
Oh, you just spoke about internal wrangling within your organization you are talking about. What actually animated? Do you care to tell the public about what animated the kind of internal wrangling speaking about?
Uh, as I said earlier, Kumelano Togba, as I said earlier, I don't see it important or necessary to widen the internal rankings because the past of the citizen actions to redeem have called the two sides. The sides that I am currently leading, which is the executive committee as we speak, and that of the side of the chairman. So the partners and donors of our institution tell us that we should drop arms. The both sides should drop arms, and we should not go into the public explain our internal working as it relates to the citizen action to redeem. However, it is a fact to admit it is a fact that there are disagreements, there are internal workings, but it is not prudent for us to see it in the public or reconciliation path.
Having said that, led by on reconciliation, your voice. Are you more interested in reconciling with the people? Are you more interested in reconciling with the need of our fortunate head in the best interest of the community?
The Citizen Action to Redeem is a community-based organization, and we have serious hate within the community. You see, every conflict resolution or conflict reconciliation comes with give and take. So if I would say we don't have space for reconciliation, then I may be misleading the public. We have space for reconciliation. We from the majority block of the executive committee, we have space for reconciliation, and our partners and donors have intervened to come and resolve the internal problem within the Citizen Action to Redeem. So for now, all statements are on hold from both sides. All arms are dropped, and we look forward to the logical conclusion of the reconciliation.
You've been talking about people, your partners. Do you care to tell the people with regards to who are those beyond this issue about reconciling the two opposing forces?
Thank you very much. We have our major partners, our partner and donor to our institution here, Councillor Kwame Clement. Councillor Kwame Clement, who won the Student Unification Party on the University of Liberia campus. He's the only person that won soup on the University of Liberia campus. He's a prominent journalist within the state, a well-known public expert. Currently, he works at the Embassy of the United States of America. So he is our major partner that deemed it necessary to intervene to the process. He plays a call to the chairman that was elected, Majida Lincoln, of the Citizen Action to Redeem, and talk to him. He also plays a call to us. We the executive committee members have issues with the chairman. So he said, gentlemen, it's about time. Because when the first went into the district chat, just imagine, even from Mohammed Varnie Kanneh was sitting here can attest to that. We issued a serious minor press release. They went into the district chat room. They went into even our own chat room. They went into even by the community. There was a serious fight between us and the chairman Lincoln. But again, that quality is space that says we must respect our council of Kwame Clement. Follow to our organization, the Citizen Action Team. When the coronavirus hit Liberia, he came to our organization and he donated some of the detergents for us to share around in the community and carry on huge awareness as it relates to the preventive measures within the community. And he also gave us thanks of rest to share with some of our less fortunate community members. So I will respect him for the fact that interview will listen to him and we'll have a space for reconciliation.
Okay, so we have a space for reconciliation. That, of course, we are listening to you on that, providing some clarity as it relates to the Citizen Action to Redeem, which is community-based pressure grouping within district number 13. Let's come to your role play as a youth chairperson by the family, because we're going to start the conversation this where we will start from your position as a youth chairperson by the family community, and then after that we will come to the district level. From the district level, we will just do a chit chat on the national scene, because you happen to be a supporter of the current regime that is led by President George Manuia. So now let's move to your role play as a youth chairperson of Badger Factory. when you were youth chair of Battle Factory, what are those things that you left back that people who are into position currently or those who are not into position or the resident within the community can point out to that, oh, when Mr. Togba was serving as a youth chair, this is what he did.
Thank you very much. And that is the reason why I admire you, Mohammed, a very young, brilliant, smart man. And your question is very critical. And I must admit, it's a very important question. And I will like to extend thanks and appreciation to the residents of Battle Fighter community for imposing their confidence in me to serve as the young people leader, the youth chairman, the youth chairperson for Battle Fighter community years back. And I took over the leadership as youth chair, as an acting member of Battle Fighter community. And in a general community meeting where I was nominated and then it was also approved by the body that yes, indeed, Emmett Togba can lead the young people of Battle Fighter. And so when I took over the mantle of authority as youth chairperson, I must admit there were challenges, and I will register those challenges, and I'll also explain to the public my achievements when I was youth chairman of Battle Fighter community. In 2019, the district went to a serious national elections where we saw Representative Flomo taking over the mantle of authority as representative of district number 13. And in Battle Fighter community, but by then, the leadership that was in place, they were lacking youth chairperson. We had acting leadership, acting chairperson, which was Mr. Jimmy Too. And so there was no youth chairperson, and there was no chair lady at the time. So after the heat process, as it relates to the district level, because I supported Representative Flomo at the time, and I campaigned vigorously for him, and the CEO of Focus Online TV, was aspirant at the time in District 13. He has a base in the at that time. And so, the community was very heated politically. And some of us were on the front line as a front line general for Flomo at the time. So, any people that have a serious man as aspirant, but then has a front line general. Young people usually violate the community. And so, right after the process, the community went to general meeting and so have your ego back. That is how I assume the youth chairperson. And so, when I assume the youth chairperson, some young people in the community feel, to recognize that. However, others recognize my chairmanship and decide to work along with me. And so we work along and try my possible best to reconcile the people, the young people within the community. But because of political alignment and what went on,
So you want to tell us that this is one thing for which you struggle in terms of reconciling the people of this, reconciling the people within Battle Fighter when you were serving as a youth chair.
Thank you so kindly. That is a major reason. That is a major reason. Thank you because of political alignment.
But then at that time, the people saw you on the stars, putting another person with the by-election.
They saw me supporting Representative Flomo, which of course about then when I was supporting Representative Flomo, I was not a youth chairperson. I was just a resident of the community, but I choose to support Representative Flomo at the time. But after the by-election, moving forward, that's how the community start to have full leadership. And that is how I assume so. So based on our political environment from the by-election, it draw closer to my ascendancy. Now let's leave that. That move to my achievement because the girl asked me about my achievement as youth chairperson, my legacy, back when I left behind. When I took over, I noticed that within the community, some less fortunate kids that they have the courage to go to school, but no support. I also realized that the major recognition center of our community was the battlefighting school page. So I also identified that there's a need. We connect the battlefighting community to the Stockton community because there was a bridge connecting battlefighting community, and that bridge connected two communities. Totally damaged. So what I did, I sat in my car and called all the young people in the community and said, we have the national pay industry within our community. We have corporations in our community. There's mass history. And so we organized a serious historical protest on the grounds of the national pay industry. Shut the Breton. We marched to Breton that morning. We mobilized the women. We mobilized the young people. And they listened to us. We were on the ring and the sun. Protesting to them, telling them that there is a need. There is a need that they work on our campus.
You being an opinion leader within your community, and perhaps being an opinion leader makes you to be highly respected of the community. You understand? Do you think it was the right trend to have taken? Why didn't you use a more civilized way to engage the authorities or the management of Brighton instead of resorting into protests?
Thank you very much. I didn't mention that, but very seriously, there was a poor relationship between the community leadership and the Brighton management. There was a poor relationship, and so what we do, we wrote the communication. In fact, we went there. They follow up. And then we noticed that they were on the path to continue their poor working relationship with the community leadership. Because for 16 years, the Breton have been operating in Badon community. 16 years plus. So when we noticed that they were adamant, we said, no, we have to exercise a right. And mind you, the Constitution gave each and every citizen the right to rise up to the occasion and peacefully assembly.
One could say that that wasn't, even though you encourage the people to protest, that one could argue that wasn't a more justified to have taken. You understand? There were other diplomatic means you should have engaged in, like involving the lawmaker, in which you have stated clearly that you vehemently supported the lawmaker, and based upon your support and the support of other people, it led him to take the mantle of authority in district taking, resulting from the by-elections that was created. Why didn't you get the representative involved into that particular activities?
Thank you very much. We use all diplomatic means. We wrote the industry. We have conversation with the lawmaker, but then the lawmaker, due to his lackadaisical ability to make things happen.
So why did Mr. Flomo, in which you have now turned to be lackadaisical or started showing less interest towards your priorities, especially the community that he lives in?
So that is individual differences. That is his individual ability he has. I don't have control over it. So what I did was after I engaged the management industry, and I engaged other stakeholders. I even went to the station, the police station, and have a communication with the commander there. They would mobilize people, me and the young people in the community, they would mobilize them, and they would march into history at the national pin industry. And our plan was, you could see young people in front of the pin industry with their placards. The women was there, and that is how the marketing, they got our attention. That is how they came to us. When they came to us, in represented Flomo, he knew nothing, but he didn't play any role or play any part towards our historical protest. He was in his yard, sitting, knowing nothing about our protest. And in that early morning, we decide to march at the national pin industry and show that the pin industry meet up with our counts. And today, in Battle Fighter, as we said, our achievements, today Battle Fighter is benefiting $5,000 United States dollar annually. $5,000 United States dollar annually. Battle Fighter is benefiting from the national pin industry for financial aid for less fortunate students, children, kids that is within the community. And Mohammed can attest to that because he is in the current leadership and they have been working on it because leadership comes with continuity. So that is a legacy that we left behind that young people in the community are benefiting from. Even our less fortunate parents today can no longer cry on school fees. And, so
Mr. Togba, to a point. For how long did you stay in the position as an acting youth chairperson of the community?
For how long?
Yeah, did you stay? Did you spend 1 year, 2 years, or 6 months?
It was because it was 20. Yeah, 20. Let's say like 1.5. Like 1.5. Yeah, close to 2 years. It was close to 2 years.
But there is this information that your leadership was hosted to a mass peaceful assembly.
You said repeat.
There is this information that when you were serving as a youth chair and under the leadership of Mr. Jimmy T. Toe, that your leadership was hosted from power. You guys were chased from power because of some fundamental reasons for which your leadership couldn't pave the way for the people to go to election. Because I think
no.
It was a time given.
I can't be the journalist. Varnie, you're still gonna give me.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There was a time given you guys to carry, and then the time elapsed. So the people had no option but to move into history. Of course, you people were chased out of power.
No, we're never chased out of power. We're never chased out of power. What happened is that we remain in power. The people had issue with the chairman, meaning Chairman Jimmy Toe.
But the issue also bowed down on you as a youth chairperson.
No, because they didn't bow down on me. What happened was we were usually telling Mr. Toe that there is a need to carry our community to a democratic process. For every time we go to meeting, Mr. Myers and other black leaders, every time we go to Mr. Jimmy Toe house for a meeting, we're telling, Mr. Toe, we have served and we have to pave the way for others to come and serve legitimately. And every time we raise that suggestion to him, he will always try to dodge it. He will try to play leniency, much attention. That is how it dragging. So when the young people, some residents in the community see it necessary that there's a time that we rise up to the occasion to protest for our right. And that is how they went to the chairman house. Chairman Jimmy Toe that early morning. Even the host, Mr. Kanneh. You could see Mr. Kanneh that day, that early morning, having a red barrel on his head, protesting, calling for democratic process. And I was hearing for that. He did extremely well. Other young people, you could see all folks in the protest calling for democratic process. And that is how Chairman Toe had to step aside. When Chairman Toe stepped aside, the acting secretary general, which is Oxford Miles, yes, and that is how Oxford Miles assumed the chairmanship. But by that time, the leadership was still in structure to carry the community elections. And successfully, it's a great legacy that we said We carry the community or democratic process today. I brought Mohammed Varnie Kanneh that is sitting behind a microphone here as the Secretary General of the Secretary General of the Young People of the Fado community. So that is another great achievement. I get chest beat myself. I get chest beat for.
All right, so we are done with the issue of your role play as youth chairperson, because we have a lot of issues along the way to dive into to talk about. So there, just to inform you that there are questions on our comment section. So there will be people who will place who will be placing question in our comment section. So our screen is out right before you. You can be monitoring the screen. That's why we having a lot of questions that are placed within the comment section. So now moving forward to the district number 13 are already into 2023.
Repeat your question, my young man.
As we are already into 2023, how do you as the district number 13?
Thank you very much. As we are into 2023, I can say that the battle here is on. District number 13 is bleeding. District number 13 is bleeding.
But we have a current lawmaker. How we say so?
Oh yes, which of course I'm aware. I'm aware that we have a current lawmaker, but the district is bleeding. And here's the issues.
How can we stop that?
How can we stop that? To march to the ballot box and vote him out.
Okay.
That is the only way we can. That is the only way we can do. That is the only way we can produce the change in district number 13. To march to the pool comes October and vote him out.
Mr. Toga, you earlier stated that you were one of the biggest supporters who brought this man to power, and today you are seated on our platform calling for the people man to be changed. You are now requesting for a change in power. You understand? How
Lyndon, let me hold you there. Eh?
Mhm.
Let the man be able to make something clear, something very clear. So because I think I asked him the first question, he will come question.
Yeah.
I think you want to question him on how do you really maybe see like he was supporting the man years ago, and then was doing something. A question like that you want to ask him. So I think my question to him was, Mr. Toga, how do you really look at district number 13 as we are already into electionary period?
Thank you very much. District number 13, as I said earlier, district number 13 is, we are in the battle year. So I'm calling on the residents of district number 13, most especially the young people, to march to the ballot box comes October and vote the current lawmaker out. The district is bleeding in so many ways. In so many ways. Mohammed Togba, it is clear. Let's check our records at the Capitol building.
You are a major contributing factor in the district bleeding.
So I will agree with you that I supported him.
You knew that you knew that he couldn't do the job, but you did support him.
So what happened here is that during the by-elections in district number 13, I supported Honorable Flomo. Yes, because I see him as one of Badger Factory. Looking into the process at the time, his track records before his ascendancy to the position in terms of his relationship with the people and looking at his contribution towards the political institution that I hail from, and the institution marginalizing him. And say, then I look at it from all aspects. I say there's a need. I support him, and I supported him. And it is my right to also disassociate myself from him and will fall apart.
Uh, do you care to provide some specifics to the people, because you you are being more figurative than in your balances, especially when you say that the district is bleeding? Do you care to pinpoint at some of those specific areas where the district is perceived to be bleeding by you?
Thank you, Lyndon. The district is bleeding is because my question to you here is that why should you have a city lawmaker and your district has no district office? Is that a sign that the district is bleeding? Is that a sign that the district is bleeding? You how will you preserve our district and you choose to run the district in your house?
One could argue that the previous lawmaker didn't have any office to show, so he is also trending on the same very path.
So okay, that way your argument constant that the previous lawmaker didn't have a district office.
That is not my argument.
That way your
I am
argument
just
constant.
assuming people who also support him.
Focal TV. Bringing you innovation to broadcasting, news, views, comments, and analysis of issues happening in Liberia and the rest of the world. Focal TV. With check and balance, we break it as it unfolds. Focal TV. Bringing you face to face with newsmakers in town. Focal TV. The best online platform in broadcasting. Focal TV, located at Tobo Village, Somalia Drive, Liberia. Be the part and experience the best in online broadcasting. Keep focal.
Check other districts around Maserado in the country.
So then I will ask you.
No lawmaker can run his district at his house. It shows that our current lawmaker is incompetent as it relates to the office.
So then I will ask you, what were some of those that you saw in Representative Flomo, for which, of course, you were one of the biggest ally that supported him? You, as you earlier stated, you were seen many at times, campaigning, canvassing, winning schools, and very intellectual district, spreading the message of his ideology across the district. What were some of those things you saw that make you to act upon this campaign activities in favor of Representative Flomo? What were some of those things you saw in him?
Togba, one thing you should understand is that politics is not static. Politics is a dynamic game. And I'm not here I'm not looking for a Flomo office. I came here as an opposition to Representative Flomo. So what I saw that led me to campaign for him.
But it is our responsibility to actions.
Which of course I agree with you.
You are very critical on lawmaker. We ourselves too. We have to balance the argument to ask you the most critical questions.
Which of course I agree with you. At the time I saw him as one of our own. I saw him as the closest person that would be able to reach to. I also saw him having that sense for leadership. But again, having sense for leadership does not suggest that indeed you can produce. So my prayer is, when Representative Flomo was not represented, let's look at his contribution within our terrain most especially lower New Georgia. You could see that the people at the time wanted Representative Flomo. It was clear based on how he used to relate to them. Most especially those seditious that are residing within the district. Every time when the institution is carrying on programs, he will be there to provide t-shirts, will be there to provide, food and items, so they try to bust it to ensure that citizens through their way to the various program site. And he was making himself. He was making himself. So we all got glued to him.
Mr.
We all
Togba,
got glued to him.
Mr. Togba, one could argue that one of the reasons why you are being very critical about the current lawmaker is because perhaps you have some inner motive that I am supporting this man because today or tomorrow, if he sees me campaigning, definitely after we are successful in our political endeavor, he will basically give me something in return. I'm talking about personal aggrandizement. So how do you react to say opinions or say statements?
My point here is that my focus here is that his level of ability he brings to the office, his proceedings, not just about Emetola, no. Representative Flomo took over, you can sense huge nepotism. You can sense in the district office, a huge one. Check in the district office, there's a huge nepotism there. But Representative Flomo had other people that support. You can also be running the district with your instinct. You must run the district with administrative political proceedings. Every time Representative Flomo run the district with his instincts. Oh, I can be moved on my instincts. He failed to advance. He failed to take me advice.
Togba, let me come in a little bit. There is this thing that you speak of nepotism. Is it that you going against the lawmaker because he did not give you job? Because this is some information that is all in the public that you are against Mr. Flomo because you guys fought for the revolution and the revolution succeeded, and you have not been able to sit on the table to get a taste of the cake that is on the table currently. So because of that, you have drawn a line between you and him, to the extent that telling him that he practiced nepotism, he worked by instance.
Mohammed, but this agreement with Representative Flomo is not just on the basis of job.
It's a fundamental.
It's not on the basis of getting job, personal job.
Well, if he who have given you the job, you are going to accept the job, right?
It's an opportunity. I was going to accept the job and work for my people of district number 13. I was going to accept the job. It was going to be a huge opportunity for me to, and in fact, not just a huge opportunity, but then it was going to be. It was going to be. And I'm like, if you are going to get the job, you're going to accept it. Meaning, if you are going to give me the job, I also work for it. I put my left on the line for it. I fought my own political institution for Representative Flomo.
There were other people who fought for it.
Which of course
people who put their lives on the line for Mr. Flomo to be represented.
Which of course I agree with you. Which of course, if you will say so, are you telling me that what represented his brother supposed to be in the office, right? Are you telling me why Representative Flomo is represented? His uncle supposed to be in the office, right? Are you also telling me why Representative Flomo is a representative? His nephew. So, telling me Representative Flomo had the right to marginalize other young people after the revolution gave birth.
Why in this case that his brother or whatsoever nephew or uncle they are qualified? Why in case they are qualified, they should not serve the position?
It was not in our conversation leading towards the electionary process.
Do we have a written document?
So what I can tell you,
were there written documents that you guys signed up to that Mr. Flomo when you become lawyer?
Politics have mutual agreements, verbally, both verbally and on the paper. So the issue now about do you have any document? But let's look at the holistic aspect of it in terms of expediency, administrative expediency, right? You are a certain lawmaker receiving $4,000 plus United States dollars, right? You have other benefits that is coming to you as an individual. Now, you are not just sitting at your house, you become representative. Your brother, your uncles, your nephew. It was not only them, that went to the pool to vote for you. So, Representative Flomo, so why you really trying to tell us? Why you really portraying? Why Representative Flomo really portraying? That is nepotism to the highest degree. That is nepotism to the highest degree. You can be a certain lawmaker, you get all the benefits. Then you tell your uncle you put in your office. You tell your brother you put in your office. You tell your nephew you put in your office. In fact, one of them even working at Cathedral at the Catholic Archdiocese and the center working with the Flomo office as far. So the thing is clear.
Do you regret supporting Mr. Flomo in 2018? Do you really regret it?
I hugely regret. And the change will be made.
And before taking our short break and then come back, we take questions from in our comment section. You are from the CDC, and there is this slogan that your party believes in so much that vote one, vote all. And then this time around, you are going to be voting against Mr. Flomo. While we are into 2023, you're going to be voting against Mr. Flomo. Don't you think that it is a serious affront to the power of the president that when he sends bills out there, he needs to get people from his political institution that will defend the bill
collectively?
Thank you very much. One thing I must register here is that Representative Flomo is not a candidate of the CDC. I must register that. Representative Flomo is not a candidate of the CDC in this particular elections. He is not a candidate of the CDC. Representative Flomo won as an independent candidate. And it is clear, as it relates to my support, I thought Representative Flomo was independent candidate. I supported him against the CDC. Don't you? We are. My focus in this 2023 is to show that money becomes re-elected.
And your focus also is to ensure that Mr. Flomo is booted out.
Exactly, Mohammed.
Don't you think that is a serious affront to
the
Congress of Democrats?
There is no affront.
The party because your institution, you are saying publicly that you are basically making everything to ensure, doing everything in the background to ensure that President Weah gets re-elected. Then, on the other hand, you are basically antagonizing somebody from the very institutions. And, how do you reconcile and how do you hope that people from your party perceive you? Won't they consider you as being a traitor of the revolution?
Sure, because someone could say that you have tried the mandate of Chairman
Mohammed. The issue here is when Representative Flomo contesting here as independent candidate and supporting him. George Weah, who contested on the CDC ticket. I went against him publicly.
Okay.
Publicly, I went against him. Imagine our whole government came here on Iron Factory Fear and tossed George Weah. You are the CDC candidate. I put my leg on the line. I fought for Representative Flomo.
And then the
records are there.
How did people in your party? How did people in your party reacted to you?
Okay, today I'm still in the CDC. Today I'm still in the CDC. I still have my relationship with party leaders.
Do you feel safe at being in CDC? Despite you have to your party.
CDC is my home. The CDC is my bedroom. I'm safe. I'm 100% safe. I'm secure within the CDC. I can tell you that for free. I'm secure.
By going against Mr. Flomo, don't see it like something that is an affront to the CDC that other guys who you are in close alignment with, most often I see you around Alvin Wiesel or Chairman Mova Molu. Don't you think these guys are going to distance themselves from you? Because you are no longer supporting one of them.
Remember, for the fact I'm supporting the face of the CDC revolution, I'm protected within the CDC.
So you don't support President? We are legislative power.
For the fact that I'm supporting the face of the CDC revolution for the presidency.
So you don't support President? We are legislative strength.
President, we asked Moses Akawas Gray in the legislature.
Moses Akawas Gray.
President, we asked Thomas Fala in the legislature.
He is entitled to
President,
one vote.
we asked Dr. Buffer Chima in the legislature.
He is also entitled to one vote.
President, we asked the Senator of Maserado County in the legislature. We asked Jimmy Simela in the legislature.
These people are entitled to one vote.
President, we are so what big about what if I want to from a contribution in the legislature, President, we are I challenge the former office. Let it come to the public and tell us what have been their contribution. What have been their contribution in the legislature to President? We are zero.
Mr.
Zero contribution.
He hosted the president here at the William Gilbert High School.
He hosted
who? Mr. Flomo hosted President we are at William Gilbert High School doing his country tour.
No, he did not host that President we are.
You sure?
That is a deputy part of the president. Where you come from to host that President we are? Who has come to host President we are? That's a no president was carrying on his constitutional function. There was a counter talk.
We do agree with that.
Mr. Toga, you need to do away with emotion and speak to the issues confronting our district.
Which of course we are
you are saying that I really don't get this thing straight, and I really want you to further elaborate on it. With the constitutional, in line with the president's constitutional obligations, in which we are saying that it was Representative Flomo who hosted the president, even though he was exercising his constitutional obligations or he was performing his constitutional obligations. Right before, at that particular program, one of the aspirant of this protecting, navigating his way and speak.
Yes.
Right after then, he was shamed because he didn't speak to issues confronting the district, but instead he started attacking the lawmaker, and on that basis the president talked to the podium and shamed him. You understand? So I'm sitting here and still confused about your position, your position about being strictly in support of President Weah and also in disagreement with Mr. Flomo. I want to believe that if the president gets to notice this, he will basically throw some harsh expressions on you, and basically you will be expelled from the party. How do you react to say situations if you having to have similar situations before you?
So when I supported Representative Flomo against John J. Weah, were I expelled from the party?
People attacking you in the party. People attacking you in the party. You weren't very safe.
My brother, what I can tell you here is that my fight for President Weah is far different from Flomo contesting on CDC ticket. I can say that for free.
So now you are not supporting Mr. Flomo. Where do you stand right now as it relates to district number 13? Who do you support?
Who do I support?
Representative seats.
As right now, currently in district number 13, I support Andy Bobla Jara.
Why now Andy Bobla Jara?
Thank you very much. I've noticed that one of our sons from Battle community that failed us. I've noticed that one of our sons from Battle community that failed us. And now, this young leader from Battle community has the ambition to contest for the position.
What could say that you are trying to
let us look at
what could say that you are trying to reinvent yourself for the purpose of attracting the people, the youthful population audience, considering the fact that you have been with the people and you have that kind of audacity of influencing the youthful people to act in a particular way. How do you justify such statement? You are trying to reinvent yourself in a way that you want to support another person who is also from Battle Factory. So what are some of those things that you saw in Representative Flomo at the time, and you didn't see in Andy Burbajala, but today you are sitting on this platform and saying that you are the discipline of Andy Burbajala. Please tell us. We are more interested to knowing that.
Thank you very much. Mm-hmm. I at the time, you could see the wavelength.
Which wavelength?
The political wavelength within our community. See the political wavelength going the green. All the years, Andy have given my admiration to a mate. You have given my admiration. I've got attracted to him. And as it relates to your question, our community was going in Flomo way. Currently, as we speak, Battle Factory is hugely divided with the presence of Honorable Flomo. Oh yes, Battle Factory is hugely divided currently as we speak. And so I see Annie Bobla Jara as a replacement because he's one of our sons from Battle Factory community. Qualified, he's well qualified. Competent, he is. Manu is a cyber security expert. Manu is very innovative. He's very innovative. He is in working with young people of like minds.
Okay, so Mr. Toga, we will just take this short break, and then as soon as we come back, we go strictly to our question to the question I posted in the comment section. So we just take this short break. Yeah.
Where my freedom? Exclusive from Hot LBR at the time. When they were coming, they said they were freedom fighter. When they were coming, they said they were liberator. But when they came here, they changed their mind. When they changed their mind, what kind of people they see? They are freedom fighters. What kind of people they see? They are freedom fighters. Freedom fighter, you pray me that what we need. They are freedom fighters. Freedom fighter, you tell me that what children. They are freedom fighters. Freedom fighter, you teach kind of a country. They are freedom fighters.
Okay, so that is the man Seesaw Gator. So this is how we like to say welcome back, and then we will take our first call on the line. Yeah. Hello. Good evening. Yeah. Welcome. Yeah, hello, good evening, welcome.
Yeah, my name is Joseph Mohammed, and I live back in Toronto District 18.
Yes, sir, go ahead.
Because I believe in you and I believe in your revolution. On a very serious note, I listen to you and I listen to you keenly. I enjoy what you did with the issue where it relates to the certain lawmaker. The certain lawmaker is now a serious lawmaker. On a very serious note.
No, 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 Chief. Chief, we don't allow people to use our platform to say these kind of things against the certain lawmaker. Yeah, you have no claims on that the man is not a serious man.
Why would you come and say that?
Yeah, Chief, you have 1 minute 30 seconds, please. You have to give all of you the time. I think that is Mr. Small. Okay, so all right, so thank you, Mr. Small. Thank you so much. So that was just a small promo, and while we are still accepting calls, we will go to our comment section where we take questions from there, and then you respond to those questions. Then we take pattern comments from you.
Do you intend to answer the questions collectively?
Or we read it, you
Bit
respond
by
one
bit,
at a time. Which one?
Maybe 3 at a time
Okay,
or 2 at a time.
All right.
no problem, sir.
Okay, no problem.
So let us acknowledge those who've been following Harold, Harold S. Ball, Justin
Kemuka,
Kemuka,
Joseph Small from
Mafida Kamara. Oh, come on, Mafida Kamara. Thank you.
S. Amos Tamba Senior,
Matama Tiwata Mason, Mole Kekwe, Caroline Harris, Honorable Elo Pape Pikin. So we just going to start with S. Amos Tama. He posed a lot of questions here. I think three different questions posted here by S. Amos Tama. The first one, you say, who were those from the acting leadership that voted and the bloc leaders that voted as well as the elders to confirm you? Who were those in that particular meeting? Who were those people that voted you, and who were the bloc leaders that voted you to be the youth chairperson in that particular meeting? And then the second question here is, who chaired that meeting and the venue? So he posed three questions. Should we read the three questions and then you guys?
You can read the questions.
So you get the first question, right?
No, please repeat.
Okay, who
You
were
said
those?
who were those that voted?
Exactly. Who were those from the acting leadership that voted for you and the bad leaders also? The next question is, who chaired that meeting, the meeting where you were voted for as the youth chair? Who chaired that particular meeting? Should we move to the next one?
Yeah, that's
For how long has the acting leadership worked without youth chairman? For how long?
for how long?
For how long?
For how long has the acting leadership? No, I think we crossed that, Mr. Thomas. We crossed that. What prompted his appointment in that meeting? What prompted your appointment in that meeting? You get the last question.
Yeah.
What prompted your appointment in that meeting? So you can respond to the first question, to the first three questions, and then from there, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Firstly, let me uh, say a big thank you to his input and you listening to him. The brother talk about marginalization, and I think I spoke on that. So he also said that the lawmakers shall be booted out at the ballot box, and definitely the people of District Number 13 is going to rise up to the occasion in October and fully represent the Freedom out. Now, moving to Brother Amos stand up questions. He said, who are those that voted you? Uh, and the block, who are those that voted you and those block leaders? Who also chaired that meeting and where was the meeting venue? The meeting was held at Morokebe, and it was a general meeting.
Okay.
So when the community noticed that there was a need for, because there was a vacancy at that level, I said it in my presentation, there was a vacancy at that level, meaning the youth chairperson position was vacant because it vacant at the time. So we had the chairperson operating within the community, which was Jimmy Toe. And so when we had that meeting, so they said there's a need that we fill in a gap, and for the youth chairperson and that of the chairlady, and that is how I was nominated. And in that particular meeting, you have block leaders in that meeting. Alfonso Totima was in that meeting. Thomas Teta was in that meeting from Block F. Thomas Teta was in that meeting. Alfonso Totima was in that meeting. Even the former special assistant in that meeting, Nigeria, the former legitimate chairman of Bali Fighter and former special assistant was also in that meeting. And also Miles, who presided over the community and carried the community to elections that brought Mohammed, Varnie, Kanneh, and Ombo, was also in that meeting. And he don't want to chair that particular meeting. So, it was not something that was demonstrably done. So it was done in the presence of our community dwellers. It was done in the presence of other community leaders. Other influential young people was also present.
Okay.
When that decision was taken.
So just to inform you that we are pressed out of time, so and then we have a lot of questions in the comment section here. So that is the reason for which
just have to be brief to respond to those questions.
Yeah. So Lyndon, I think you can read all of
the
other questions that we have here.
Number 4 question posted the very famous Tamba.
Let's go to another person.
Okay, let's just move to Tiwatamason.
Yeah.
Did you see the future of Honorable Flomo leadership as a good politician before taking the lead of making him lawmaker? The view of Honorable Flomo leadership as a good politician before taking the lead of making him lawmaker. Then the second question, he said, how will it be looking like when you go back to those who you once told sweet stories of Honorable Flomo? That question was posted. Those questions were posted by Tiwatamason.
Thank you very much. So to Tiwatama, how will it be looking like when I go to the people and tell them that they should vote against Reverend Flomo, right? Mm-hmm. One thing to understand here is that we are in a democratic society, but we practice democracy, and they will understand that politics is not static; it is dynamics. You can be for tomorrow, you can be against. But Eugene Namwe was in the CDC. He left the CDC. He went to the United Party. He came back to the CDC. They have politicians that have done that. With recently, I met Togba that would support Representative Flomo and leave Representative Flomo and go to the people in China and say, vote them out. No. His missteps, his lapses, his numerous zeros that he scores at the grounds of the Capitol building will speak to the people. They will tell the people that yes, indeed, Flomo needs to go out.
Okay, still on questions of Caroline Harris. She said, I'm following from Sambo community. And who are you supporting currently in district 13?
I think he answered that question.
Who are you supporting currently? Okay, let's move on to another questions. Can you speak to the draw point in district 13? When did you realize nepotism in
that's the reason why some of us decide to distance ourselves from him. Because the issue should not be when did you realize. The issue should be, are you taking a decision on the basis of facts and reality? That should be the issue. The issue should not be when did you realize because I supported Representative Flomo. No, the issue should be, am I taking a decision based on the facts and reality? Yes. Oh yes. It is true that Representative Flomo is. It is true that Representative Flomo is adamant when it comes to destiny. Yes, he is adamant. It is true that Representative Flomo has told me that he can use his instinct to conduct the affairs of our district. Yes. It is true that he failed to listen to advice. Yes, he failed to listen to advice. It is true that Representative Flomo has the nature of marginalization. It is true that Representative Flomo failed to empower young people in the district. And yes, he failed to empower young people in the district. I challenge Representative Flomo office. I challenge Representative Flomo office to one person that he gave job to in the district. Outside the office, because the 16 slots in his office is legislated. That one is created from the government. It is legislated. So outside of that 16 slots, I challenge his office staff was to come and tell me how many young people Representative Flomo have empowered. How many young people Representative Flomo have empowered? If they will come out and tell me Representative Flomo have empowered more than even 3 persons or 4 persons outside of the district, I will support him. To tell you that Representative Flomo has poor administrative workings. He has poor administrative workings.
Let me just hold you there and just take this last call in. Hello, welcome. Hello. Okay, you can go ahead.
That's the reason why the man fall off with 4 of his office towers. Do you know what it means? Do you know what it speaks? Do you know the volume it comes with? Why should you be on? Okay, you take power. You went to the election. You went to the election 2018. You took power January 2019. Before 2020, you fall apart with 4 office towers. That year you are administratively is poor. Administratively the brother is poor. One of your question was on the drugs issue. Well, someone asked me.
Yeah. Somebody asked you. It was Caroline. It was Caroline. You
in Caroline.
Thank you. So then what comes to your mind? What should come to your mind is that few months back or year ago, we witnessed Massa Masale issue. Witnessed the Massa Masale saga here. You guys cannot tell me that you guys didn't follow the process.
We follow it closely. We follow it closely.
Witness the Massa Masale issue when it was in district number 13. Okay. When Massa Masale said she arrested one of the lawmaker car with illegal substance.
But she was basically talking about the continuum that was discovered a few months ago in our district.
That is another issue in London.
No, but she is pointing at specific.
The last question here is from Molekekwe. Is the district office currently active?
The district office, there's no district office in District 30 as we speak.
How is the Flomo running the affairs of the district?
They may run the affairs of the district in a year. They may run the affairs of the district in a year. Also capital building. Also capital, I challenge them. The place they were renting at Iron Factory is closed. They operate that place only operate for like 6 months. If to place,
does he go to session? He go to session.
You don't normally go to session. And that's the reason why for each time area come out with their report, Representative Flomo always disgracing our district with numerous zeros.
This one just comes in despite he is the CEO of the station, but he is also a resident of the district. That's why he's not in control right now. So this question will be the last question we'll take, and then we will take your party comment. From there we'll wrap up and then come back again next Thursday. So he write in our chat there and say, my concerns. Mr. Flomo abused the party you love so much in 2018, and you yet stood tall with him as well as defended his insults and abuse to us when we parade Moba Malu and Jeff in Battery Factory at my residence. Now that the man is with the party, why are you giving us 18? The treatment you gave Jeff Koji, Moba Malu, the Andy Buble Jala, the John Joe Weir, why are you giving the party such a treatment at this time?
Uh, my response to that is, Leader Annie should understand that for the fact that I muster the courage, to support Representative Flomo, also have the CDC contestant. It tells you that I'm not just a man who can just be moved. I muster the courage to support Representative Flomo. And in fact, I see what happened was that I don't see CDC within John J. Weir at the time.
But you see,
at that time, I didn't see the CDC within John J. Weir. Hey, you understanding me? If you look at his track record back then, the Flomo man, he normally he has huge contribution to the institution for, he did. At certain point in time, the previous lawmaker had feelings that, that the Flomo wants to honor mine. Because for always time the Flomo is in the habit of, purchasing t-shirts, providing food and non-food items for citizens in the district. So, you are thinking that the Flomo wants to honor mine. So you could see citizens within the district were moved, the wavelength of citizens in the district was going to President Flomo. And for me, at the time, I look at him as a son of Bible fighter and John J. Weir from New Jersey. I look at proximity. The close proximity between Representative Flomo and that of John J. Weir. So I make my decision. While it's true that I go and give my party that I love somewhere, it tells you that Representative Flomo, if I can fire Representative Flomo, it tells you how evil he is. It tells you how Representative Flomo is evil. For the fact I muster the courage, I got on the front line today. Representative Flomo decided to marginalize me and we fire back on the basis of him. On the basis of him running the district with his instinct and his high reputation he brought to our district office. So I fire power him. So it means that I fire Representative Flomo even on the CDC people.
Someone could say these are all propaganda you are preaching against the lawmaker.
These are all propaganda. Mohammed, the evidence is glaring. Checking the main office. Bobby Macaulay Flomo is the main administrative assistant. How will you be a lawmaker if you don't Bobby Macaulay Flomo administrative assistant?
We must also take into consideration that
your blood brother is an administrative assistant. You also have the fire clerk. You also have the fire clerk. Rufus. Who also work at the Cathedral Catholic High School. So you concomitantly working. Then you ban all the young people who stood up in the revolution for you.
Then when
they reach out to you, say you can work with your instinct. Yeah, Mr. John.
Mr. Togba, are you opting to have any sort of dialogue just in case Mr. Flomo today calls upon you and say, Togba been critical of me in the past, in the past months. Since you are critical, is there a need for dialogue? What would be your reaction to him if he shall have requested for such a dialogue?
Lyndon, the first thing you must say is that Flomo is not that kind of a leader. Flomo feels that
mind you, this is electionary time, and considering your position as an opinion leader, and you could be respected, and he perceive you to be somebody who is highly respected and have a way of influencing the people to go a certain way and to act in a certain way, especially because our politicians, whenever there is a political season, they try to bring about their enemies who are even people who are even critical. They try to bring them on board. So, what would be your reactions? Are you more? I know. Are you going to respond? Or are you going to accept any dialogue from him?
Now, no, the first thing here is that I have informed the public that I'm focused on the routine. Now, one, my major focus, while it's true, we'll also be fighting District 13 here to provide direction for our people, but my focus is to ensure that Mane be re-elected. Now, the battle now has been doomed. I'm clear on my decision. The battle now has been doomed between I represent Flomo. And the first thing Representative Flomo is not a reconciler. So that question you are posting is not even thinking in that direction. Because if he was a reconciler, law says Representative Flomo should understand that yes, indeed, this young man fought for me, this young man put his life on the line for me, this young man fought his own political institution for me. And I might know that this young man, there's a need that I see reason for me for I and the young man to see how we can repossess. But again, you can't be in an election every year. When we in a battle here, we go into the election process. I've taken my decision to support someone. Then you can't tell me say you won't call me back. No, the battle now will be doomed.
Oh, so Mr. Toga, I understand where your fight is. Or your fight is not about the interest of the district, but it is more personal.
No, my fight is about the interest of the district, and that's the reason why I'm telling you.
But every other statement you have uttered here is more personalistic than pluralistic.
Okay, okay. Are you telling me that? Are you telling me for me to advocate for a district office personal, right? To tell a lawmaker that you can't be running our district and we don't have a district office is personal. To tell a lawmaker that Mr. Lawmaker, you can't continue to tell us that you run the district with your instinct. It's personal, right? So, Mohammed, the boss are telling me, Representative Flo.
No. We are not telling you. We are asking you all of the
We have to play the devil game.
No, we are not.
For me to tell Representative Flomo that nepotism was not in our platform, in our conversation. It is personal, right? For me to challenge Representative Flomo office and tell him that Representative Flomo there's a need to empower young people in our district. The district has so many companies here. You can employ young people. Representative Flomo tell me you can be moved by an instant. Now I was tired. I was tired. Do you know how many times I've reached out to Representative Flomo for young people? You have brethren in your community. I challenge Representative Flomo to tell me who is Representative Flomo and hold and tell them to brethren industry for work. That's empowerment. I challenge Representative Flomo to tell me who has empowered us at the 16 slots. Now our government can Representative Flomo. Representative Flomo is evil. Let me think everything. Sometimes at times I don't know. No. At times I can build my imagination and see Representative Flomo proceedings the way he proceeds. On a very serious note, destiny, our people must understand that it is about time we have a lawmaker that will not publicly disgrace our district and the capital building with zeros. Check our record from the top office.
We will call you back here, and then upon you coming back here, we will have someone who is currently in support of Mr. Flomo, and while you are,
so that we can be able to balance the wavelength of the conversation,
so that we can have a good conversation here. So we can share the platform with somebody coming from the circle of Mr. Flomo, and then you are already here where you of course you are already not in line with Mr. Flomo any longer. You are against it. You don't agree with his ideology. I think we can have that discussion.
Yeah, because it appears that his quote unquote analysis about Representative Flomo is resonating, because I can see from our live feed it has just popped up, and people may perceive you to be somebody who has a very strong voice in the district.
Maybe you want to contest.
Maybe.
On a very slow note, in the nearby future, I'm a contest for the representative position in this particular district.
Why don't you contest now when the people come and petition?
Right now I'm supporting a young man within the district who
Why
is very innovative.
They not accept the people petition?
In the petition protest.
Yeah, we not accept their petition.
Then that would be another ball game. But for now, I suppose for any book like that.
Okay, so lastly on this, what?
And as a relate, 1 minute, as a relates to inviting someone from the former office, I'm open to the challenge.
No problem. We will do that.
I'm open to the challenge. I challenge anybody from the former office
do
to
that
come.
definitely. You can rest assured
That debate the issues.
we will do that definitely. We definitely do that.
No problem.
You can rest assured. Hopefully next month.
Open to the challenge. And let's see as to what the residents of our district will not listen to my message and go to the ballot box.
We will have that plan. We will have that plan. So lastly, I think Lyndon, let me just pose this question to him, and then before we take parting comment from him, then you can come in. Maybe you have something to say.
Yeah.
Now on the national scene, what do you make of the statement coming from Prince White Johnson towards President Weah, that President Weah is not in line with the agreement they made?
As it relates to that, what I can say to you, Mohammed, is that issue will be resolved. We, as a government, we have done well in terms of ensuring that we meet up with some of their demands. Some of the demands coming from some of their sons about checking the developments that this government have carried on in Nima. So I will respect Senator Johnson. We will cement that particular relationship moving forward to October.
Okay.
And
So
you see Senator Johnson usually in Nima can just to district.
all right. So we respect Senator Johnson. Lyndon, you can come in quick.
Just to
And then we take his
just to
parting
talk
comments.
about some of the issues confronting the MD era. You are talking about. I think you are just trying to widen the debate, the national debate on the national scene, because there are other people who are saying there are other seditions from your party that you respect, and you are opting that President Weah retain his position as president. People are saying that based upon the newest information from the US embassy, they are saying that
They should not do business.
they should not do business with somebody who has already been sanctioned by the US Department of Justice. And Prince Johnson is also, one of those who has been sanctioned. So how to cultivate the relationship between your government and that of Prince Johnson, considering the fact that the US government has said you should not do business with somebody who is connected to sanctions?
So why you see US government they didn't tell the United Party to not do business with Senator Johnson in 2011?
No.
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh, but the first thing
This is your government.
yeah, the
This is
first
your
thing
government.
are coming out. The first thing the US government understand that we are a sovereign state. We are a sovereign state.
So
Why
this
is
is
true
not-
they are our
interfering
democratic
into-
ally are coming? Why is true we respect them as our democratic ally, but they must also respect us too as a sovereign state. And so are coming. And so Senator Johnson is a political species that is very influential in our country when it comes to Nima County. That one is clear. And I will repeat, we will cement our relationship with Senator Johnson politically. Politically, we will cement our relationship with Senator Johnson. Politically, cement you see Senator Johnson telling the people in Nima County that to go man and way.
Okay, so I think Lyndon, we can wrap up from here because we are pressed up with time. When Imani guys in the man is in the letter. He's from. I think he is a member.
Because these are the people with the sugar coated tongue. They one way or the other they try to convince the people to go their way, especially because if you allow this guy you see I must say I'm just so much moved by the kind of critical statements, the kind how he tried to balance his argument and other things. So if we try to dig deeper into his closet, we're not
leaving here right now. So guy, you can give all your parting comments. And then before we take a leave of you.
So again, let me say up to the both of you. Thanks to the Focus Online TV family once more. It was a pleasure being here. The conversation was very fascinating. I must admit, you guys was very critical, but it takes a serious man intellectual to combat the both of you. And it is a pleasure. Open to every challenge, intellectual challenge, every intellect, I'm ready. So we are in the battle here, and I can show residents of district number 13 that comes October, Flomo will be elected out. Thank you so kindly.
So comes October 10, 2023, Mr. Flomo will be booted out. That was the voice of Mohammed Togba, former youth chairperson and secretary general of the Citizen Action to redeem one of the strong men within the CDC as it relates to district number 13. So, Mr. Togba, thank you so much for accepting our invitation. We hope to see you back here very soon.
Thank you so kindly.
So, Lyndon, that is it.
Yeah. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Mr. Kanneh. So we have been here discussing with one of the top talking firebrand, as you can see, firebrand, Secretary General, and that of the Secretary of the Alliance or the group, as you can see, who are more optimistic of redeeming the district, because they are saying that there is a need for the district to be replaced by a more competent and visionary leader. So we have been dialoguing with him on many of the issues, but he appeared to be very critical and fact-based in his analysis. So we are here always, and back to you, Mr. Kanneh, for another.
Okay. So what kinds of people this? They are all freedom fighters. As soon as they gain their power, they change their minds. That was the voice of Mohammed Togba, a representative in waiting in the nearest future. He just disclosed the information here. He is hiring the representative seat of district number 13 in the nearest future. District number 13 is bleeding in his voice. We have the boots Mr. Flomo out. That is up to the electorates. So we hope to be back here next Thursday. We are your Thursday friend from 5 p.m. strictly to 6 o'clock to 6:30. We've been here since 5 o'clock today, and this is how we like to take our asset. Many thanks to every one of you who've been following our live broadcast. My name is Mohammed Varnie Kanneh. Better stay, just call me Mo Kanneh. And I've been here with my co-driver, my co-presenter, Lyndon Togba. We've been here today with Mohammed Togba. He's been giving his own thoughts on issues the district is confronted with and spot there on the national scene. His major fight is to re-elect President George Manawia, and then while his other major fight is to see how Mr. Flomo can be booted out. So that is it. It is up to the electorates of district number 13 to make that final decision come October 10, 2023. All we wish to see, all we wish to hear as a media institution is all of those guys who please spread the peace messages. We will be sitting on our platform, having all of these voices here. We will continue to break the information in district number 13 and the Republic of Liberia at large. This is how we like to take our leave. Thank you for watching us, and hope to see you back here next Thursday from 5 to 6:30.